Alright guys, how's it going? Fem52 back again, and in today's episode, we start our AP grind. Let's get going. Alright guys, welcome back. So in this episode, we're going to go ahead and do our AP grind like I said. In the last episode, I went ahead and showed you a couple useful bribes that you could do. So hopefully you guys have a lot of gil, and we're able to take care of all of that. But before we get going and starting our AP grind, something that we need to do is we need to come here to the monster arena. I believe, yep, it's going to be under the arena conquests, and I actually thought that I had seen them. I apparently had not. It's going to be species conquest, I believe. We come down here and we need to fight the Juggernaut a couple times. Now, first and foremost, what we need to do, why are you in here? Let's go ahead and get Orin in here. First thing we need to do, let's go ahead and head down to White Magic real quick. And do you not have it, Orin? I thought that everybody had it. Huh, is that under special? Nope. Okay, well, anyway, Orin, let's go ahead and get your Masamune on. And one of the other guys should have it. There we go. Let's go ahead and cast Null Blaze on our party real quick. Because this guy's opening attack is to charge up. And that burns a turn. And then the next attack he does after that is actually to throw a fireball at the entire party, which is very unfortunate. But you can guard against it with a simple Null Blaze. Now what we need to do is just either mug this guy or quick hit him until we are able to kill him. Another thing that we can do is we can bring Riku in and make sure we get constant criticals. And I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So let's go ahead and bring her in. First and foremost, let's go ahead and make sure she has God Hand on. Just because, I mean, if she's going to be in here, might as well do that. And I just realized that she's not going to be in Null Blaze, but that's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and mix together. What is it again for this one? That is going to be a Designer Wallet and a Turbo Ether. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. If I can find these things. Designer Wallet's going to be on the bottom. I thought Turbo Ether should be on top, but apparently not. Designer Wallet. Is Turbo Ether up top? Did I just skip it and not see it? Should be up. There it is. Wow, I feel stupid. Miracle Drink. Constant criticals. Woohoo! Alright, so now at this point, let's just go ahead and continue mugging this guy. And now that we have constant criticals, we should, in theory... Wow. We should, in theory, be doing maximum damage, but because of the way Masamune works, Orin's doing less damage than I would like. Oh well. Another thing that you can do if this guy is able to actually get a hit on you is you can quick hit. Wow, Riku's doing more damage than you are, Orin. Come on. But you could do quick hit in order to speed up your attacks. Another thing worth noting is currently my entire party has auto haste on, so I'm able to get quite a fair bit of turns before this guy actually gets a hit in. But auto haste is not is not needed, I should say. If you have what is it? Auto Phoenix, that will definitely help. Like right now, if this guy were to get a turn, he's going to kill Riku. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And allowing him to kill Riku normally would be an issue if you don't have Auto Phoenix, but with Auto Phoenix, she just comes right back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And there we get 2 Strength Spheres. Looks like Orin needs quite a couple of those guys. But what we need our strength to be with our main party. Wow, all of our strength is up there. I recommend though anywhere between like 130 and 155 in order to take on the guy that we are about to take on. Right now we are quite a fair bit above that, so that's really no big deal. Another thing that I recommend is come down here to our customization, and let's go ahead and not that one. Does anybody have an extra weapon, or did I sell them all? Looks like I sold them all. Waka, how are you looking? You know what? You have 2 of these guys, so I'll just go ahead and use one of these. Let's go ahead and give you, actually, I think somebody already has the weapon that I need. Let me double check that. Alright, so it turns out that Yuna has the weapon that I need, which is going to be Conductor right here, which is going to be Initiative. However, if you don't have that, you can very easily do it with, what's that going to be? 8? No. 6 Chocobo feathers. And you can get those relatively easily. So let's go ahead and move up our formation. Let's go ahead and put Yuna, Titus, and Waka up front. And let's go ahead and talk to this guy. And come down here to Species Conquest and go ahead and fight the One-Eye. And once our strength is up there and we have that initiative weapon, it's going to take 1 hit from Titus. And Yuna, you're not going to be able to do anything. But 1 hit from Waka, and we're able to overkill this guy relatively simply. And doing so, do that until you have the weapon that I pointed out in the previous episode for, honestly, like 1 or 2 characters. I got it for all 7. Let's just get that out of the way right now. I got it for all 7. But there are a multitude of other things that you can do to speed up that process. Let's go ahead and sort things out real quick. And let's go ahead and go over that. So let's go ahead and head down to Customize. So for Titus right here, as you can see, I have the Ragnarok, which is ultimately what we want. What we want the One-Eye to drop is going to be the triple AP weapon with 1 open slot. Or with 2 open slots. And with those 2 open slots, we want to put on double AP and triple overdrive. Which are rewards for unlocking various monsters in the monster arena, so you shouldn't need to worry about overdrive to AP. If you need more for triple overdrive, that's where you start bribing Sandworm to get the winning formulas for all of that stuff. Now, if you're unable to do that due to not having time or having incredibly bad luck, or just don't want to waste your time doing it, our first option is going to be this guy right here, the Dragon Killer. It's going to be different for everybody, of course, but on Orin it's called the Dragon Killer. It's going to be SOS overdrive and double overdrive, and then overdrive to AP. I believe you get the double overdrive by 20 mega elixirs. So actually, let's go ahead and double check that real quick. Yeah, double AP is going to be those 20 whatchamacallits, mega elixirs. And moving on down, let's see. Mari, you have the full one. Did I thought that I made one for you, Waka. Did I not make one for you? Doesn't look like I did. Oh, I made it for Lulu, that's why. So Lulu right here, as you can see, has SOS Overdrive and Overdrive to AP. Again, it's not going to be as fast as the other methods, but this will work perfectly fine. And I think I have one more. Possibly. Ah, here. Golden Arm is just triple AP, overdrive to AP. I don't know if I've already stated what this one does. I think I did up there, but I could be wrong. So this is, again, something that will work for what we need to do. But you might be asking yourself, or might be asking me, what are we going to be doing? And let me go ahead and show you real quick. Let me go ahead and... Actually... Orin, let's go ahead and... just go ahead and spend as much as your things as possible. Let's go ahead and bring you down here to where everybody else is. Spend 32 of your sphere levels. And honestly, it doesn't matter. That we're getting rid of these guys right now. And you will see why in a second. And honestly, I'm not even worried that he's not even filling out Lulu's grid as he's going by. Because that is going to be able to get taken care of so darn fast. Alright, now Lulu's here. Kamari. Let's go ahead and move you down there as well. Alright, there you go, Kamari. Now the only one we're missing is going to be Yuna. But she's down here with 0 levels, so she's just going to have to stay down there. But anyway, let's go ahead and equip everyone real quick. So, Yuna, let's go ahead and give you your Heavenly Axis. Titus, let's go ahead and give you the Ragnarok. Waka, let's start you out. I forgot that I did not give you the secondary one. Let's go ahead and start you out with your Blowout. Orin, let's give you the Dragon Killer. Lulu, let's give you the Lord Cactuar. And leave you with that. And Riku, let's give you... Was it the Golden Arm? Hold up. That's what's Overdrive. Overdrive to AP. Golden Arm is just triple AP and Overdrive to AP. Got it. Alright. So, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to fight monsters, of course. And there are a couple of different monsters that we could use for this. Before we go in, though, we want to go ahead and make sure everybody is set to the Comrade Overdrive mode, which they are. If you don't have the Comrade Overdrive mode, I'll go ahead and go over that here in a second. But what we want to do is we want to go ahead and come in here, fight monsters. And the person, or the fiend that you're going to mostly be doing this on is going to be Dontomberry. That's just what you're going to do. Dontomberry is going to be the fastest one to do this with. I'm going to go ahead and start with Katos real quick, though, just to show you guys that you don't need to use Dontomberry. And while we're here, we are also going to go ahead and use a skill and go ahead and use extract power real quick. Now he's going to counterattack. I forgot that we have auto protect on. That might be an issue. Yuna, you go ahead and attack him. Waka. Yeah, all of my people have auto protect on, so let's go ahead and switch up our armor real quick. Magic counter for you. Let's go ahead and put anything on you. Just go ahead and put that on. And Waka. Let's go ahead and give you that. Alright, now let's go ahead and hit this guy again. And now he's able to do 5,000 damage to us. How much does it do to you, Yuna? 6,000. And to you, Waka, he does 5,000 again. And then his actual attack does 8,000. Let's go ahead and raise up Waka. And now let's go ahead and flee from the fight. As you can see, they just got close to 100,000 AP each. And each of them gained a few levels. Because we fled from the fight, we didn't end up getting our reward. but because we did that extract power at the beginning, if we were to have killed him, we would have gotten 40 of the power notes, but there are a lot of ways to get those too, which we're going to be going over again at the end of the video. Up next, another creature that we could do is going to be the Chocobo King. I personally find this one better to do if you have all of your party members with, what's it called? With the full weapon. That's triple AP, AP to overdrive, triple overdrive. Because you can't necessarily control who this guy hits. Because he, like, tied his attack right there and he decided to go against Waka. Okay, let's go ahead and put our regular armor back on because this guy does static damage, I believe. Let's go ahead and raise up Waka. And 99,999 needles on the one person that has Auto Phoenix on. Thank you. Let's go ahead and put this back onto Titus and have him raise up Yuna. And Waka, let's get your Miracle Comeback back on. Alright, now let's go ahead and attack this guy again. And he counterattacks. 10,000 needles. Doing 10,000 damage. Causing us to need to raise back up. Now, 99,999 needles. Doing all of that damage. And at this point, all of that damage is going directly to our overdrive. Which is going directly to our AP, which is getting tripled at the end of the fight. And when we're actually able to hit this guy, we're also able to steal a couple Chocobo wings. Alright. And I'll go ahead and attack him one more time. Actually, we might be able to kill this guy. Let me go ahead and see how much damage he has left. Oh, no. If I had my Celestials on, I'd be able to kill him, but I don't, so I'm not going to try right now. Let's go ahead and flee. And just for those few turns we took, as you can see, Waka there had 100,000 AP. Yuna and Titus had, like, what was that? Almost 50,000. So it's still a good way to get AP. My personal favorite, though, is going to be the Dontomberry here. And then now the Dontomberry, like I'm sure all of you know, is going to counterattack everything we do. And he multiplies the amount of enemies that we killed throughout the game by, I believe, 100. And that damage goes directly to the character, which is essentially getting transported directly into our AP. And Titus is taking maximum damage, so that means Lulu and Waka are getting the maximum amount of AP out of that. And Waka is doing the same thing. And let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit, just so we don't need to sit here and watch the same thing over and over again. But I'm actually going to do this up until the Dontomberry gets close enough to us that he no longer counterattacks our attacks, which means that I need him to have 4 moves. He takes 4 steps towards us, and then is no longer able to counterattack. But he does walk up to you and randomly stab with a knife, which can be a little annoying, but for the purposes of this, doesn't really matter. because all of the damage he's doing is going directly into our AP. And I believe we have one more step, and then he'll stop counterattacking us. But yeah, again, all you really need for this is going to be Auto Phoenix. But on this one, Auto Haste will help, because you'll be at least able to move a little bit faster. Oh, that was his last step. You'll at least be able to move a little bit faster without having to manually put your party into haste, which can be better than just going there with your normal speed. And this should be the last one. Let me just go ahead and hit him and make sure. Yep. So let's go ahead and slow things down and go ahead and run away. And as you can see, we just got over 2 million AP for everyone. Unit, in fact, got 3 million because of all the damage the boys were taking. And that is more than enough AP to get our party to maximum sphere level, which is going to be 99. Alright, so next up we're going to go ahead and show off the SOS Overdrive for both Orin and Lulu here. Just to show the difference that they each get. And in order to do that off, I need Riku to be able to do a few mixes in the background, so she is also in our party. So let's go ahead and fight the Dontomberry again. Arena Conquest, Dontomberry. Normally it could be a little difficult to get your party into SOS state, but luckily we are all at maximum hit points. So if we go ahead and mug this guy, yeah, got a Candle of Life, nice. He's going to counterattack with Karma, which kills us, triggering our Phoenix down, allowing us to be brought back into critical HP. And let's do the same for Orin over here. Thank you, kind sir. And thank you, Lulu, for bringing us up. Now, at this point, what we want to do, first thing we're going to do is going to be a mix known as Hot Spurs, which means we need a Shining Gem and a Mana Tablet. So let's go ahead and get those guys. Shining Gem, Mana Tablet. And what Hot Spurs does is give us 1.5 times overdrive. And now Lulu, what I need you to do is go ahead and entrust your overdrive back on over to Riku. Thank you. Orin, go ahead and defend. And Riku, next thing we're going to do with you is mix together a Mega Elixir. And you remember those strength spheres we got from what's his butt earlier? The Juggernaut. Let's go ahead and mix that Mega Elixir with one of those guys, giving us Eccentric, giving us double overdrive. Very nice, very nice. And now we are currently set up. Yeah. Keep walking, buddy. I need Riku to get a turn, though. Because once Riku gets a turn, we're going to go ahead and bring Kamari on up in here. And now Kamari is going to be our damage dealer. And I have Kamari in Stoic for this just because he's going to be the only one doing damage. And he actually receives maximum damage as well. So we're all good on that. I personally really don't like this method just because of how long the setup is. I personally feel like you get a little bit less out of your characters for doing this. Something that we could do, now that I'm thinking about it, is only do it for one person at a time, so that way we have two people doing the power or doing the attacking. Which we're actually going to go ahead and do that right now. And yeah, let's go ahead and speed this back up. as you can see, the guy is already kind of close to us, so we are going to be nowhere near able to get the full benefit of this. But you'll see that even so, we're still going to get... Ooh, am I out of Mega Potions? Or Mega Phoenix Downs? I am out of Phoenix Downs. Interesting. So always be sure to make sure you have enough Phoenix Downs while doing this. That doesn't matter. It at least means that that Aura's going to have something to do on his turns. That is going to be white magic. And do you not have just regular life, buddy? Do you only have full life? White magic, full life. White magic, full life. But yeah, so as you can see, if you don't have the correct setup, this can be a little bit annoying. And I personally really find this setup is kind of a waste of time. Which is evidenced by the fact that I am not able to set it up properly. But anyway, now that he is too close for us to auto attack, let's go ahead and slow things down and flee. And Orin right there still got 1,380 something thousand AP, even though I was unable to set it up correctly. And as you can see, Lulu down there also got quite a fair bit of AP. Yeah. So that is also a viable method. We need to go ahead and remember to buy some more, not weapons, buy some more Phoenix Downs. Thank you. And this time, I forget. Lulu, yours is SOS Overdrive AP, and yours is just triple AP. So I've already kind of shown both of these. I'm going to go ahead and get Riku's Overdrive back up, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so next up I've decided to just show what it looks like to have just Overdrive to AP. And in order to do that, we're actually going to be using Lulu here that has the SOS Overdrive and the Overdrive to AP, but we're not going to bring her into the SOS Overdrive. We're just going to be doing the Overdrive to AP just to show you guys how much AP we can get. Again, this is going to be the slower of all of the methods, but it is still viable. So let's go ahead and get into a fight with the Dontomberry again. And Riku, let's go ahead and mix together that Mega Elixir and another Strength Sphere. And it is worth noting that for this, you could use Strength Sphere, Defense Sphere, Magic Sphere, or Magic Defense Sphere. You know what? We have plenty of Magic Defense Spheres. Let's go ahead and use that. And let's go ahead and just have Kamari attack. Because at this point, honestly, Lulu is set up. Like, all of that damage right there just got doubled into Lulu's AP. But we're going to have her entrust on over to Riku. And then guard. And Riku, let's go ahead and have you. What was it? It was a Shining Gem and a Mana Tablet. I passed it, didn't I? Yes, I did. And a Mana Tablet. There we go. And honestly, something that we could do at this point is set Lulu here to, like, pray or something like that. That way she, with the memory cursor, is always set on that. Let's go ahead and have Kamari Mug. Let's go ahead and speed things up again. And pray. And Riku, let's go ahead and have you Mug too. Yep, and now let's go ahead and just continue on doing this until the Tombarry is close enough that he's no longer counterattacking us. This, honestly, is probably the easiest one to set up, purely because all you really need is overdrive to AP and 2 overdrives. But still, I prefer having the full-on weapons that do triple overdrive, triple AP, overdrive to AP. For me, it is personally a lot faster, and like I don't mind grinding one eye until I'm able to do that. But I'm just showing you that there are other viable options. It is also worth noting that Ultima Buster actually drops the exact weapons that you need for this. I'm just assuming you want to be able to do this before you're fighting Ultima Buster. Just because I'm assuming you want to be able to level up and grind out levels before you're fighting Ultima Buster. But anyway, we are close. And Dontomberry is no longer attacking us. So let's go ahead and run away and see how much AP Lulu got right there. Lulu just got over 1,000,000 AP. Bringing her to level... Oh no, I was looking at Riku, my bad. Anyway, we were able to bring her to level, sphere level 60, which was not nearly as much AP as everybody else was getting. That being said, it is also a lot more AP than you would normally be getting in a fight. I, like I've been saying, personally recommend, for myself at the very least, just getting everybody's like triple AP, overdrive AP, triple overdrive. It does take a lot of gil to be able to do that, because you need to bribe what's his name? The sandworm quite a bit. But I think that the final results is the most reliable way of doing that, of AP grinding. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, actually before we leave, we have all these levels, right? What are we supposed to do with them? Because they're, like, as you can see, I right now currently only have 4 power spheres. What am I going to do with 4 power spheres? That's not going to be able to help 7 of my party members go throughout the entire grid. So how could I reliably get those back? Well, let me show you. First, let's go ahead and get our main party back together. And equip them with their Celestials. Very good. Heal everyone up. Now let's go ahead and talk to this guy real quick. Now, assuming you're playing this on the PS2 version, which I'm assuming some of you might be, it is a possibility, so I'm going to at the very least point this out. This guy sells exactly what we need. First, I'm going to go ahead and buy some of these guys. But you see these down here: ability distiller, speed distiller, mana distiller, power distiller. These work the same as our extract abilities. So throw a power distiller at an enemy and he'll be forced to drop the power spheres. Mana spheres, speed spheres, ability spheres, so on and so forth. So if you are not in the HD International or whatever version, go ahead and buy some of those. Because we are in our version, in the International HD version, we don't actually need those. Let's go ahead and take on Katos here real quick, and let's go ahead and extract power. And now he's going to counterattack us. And let's go ahead and do a slice. No, let's do a blitz ace real quick. Because why not? so bad at this last hit on Blitz. I'm not even gonna lie. And, huh, yeah, I got it. Nice. And now let's go ahead and with Waka, let's go ahead and hit him with a attack reel. I was doing all of that way too early, so I did not get nearly enough hits. But I still overkilled him. So for the overkill, this guy normally only drops 20 of his given item, but because we overkilled him, he's going to drop 40 power spheres. Something that I find about Katos though is when you do the extract abilities or force him to drop a like whatever, he has a higher chance of dropping dark matter, which means you would only get 2 of your given sphere. So with that being the case, the person I normally fight is actually Fafnir over here. He does an auto counterattack, which I personally find makes him a lot easier to fight. Even if he might take a little bit longer. But it is a good option if you decide that you don't want to be constantly punched in the face by Katos. He is also incredibly slow, so let's go ahead and speed this up. So chances are you're going to be able to kill this guy before he's actually able to get an attack, especially if you have overdrives for Titus and Waka. You should be able to kill this guy pretty fast. But because I have auto protect on, I'm not really all that worried about him. I'm actually probably going to end up taking auto protect off, just because it's going to mess with my ability to farm certain things. But yeah, so we just overkilled him, and he drops 40 mana spheres because I used extract mana on him. So that is a quick and easy way to go ahead and get the various spheres that you need in order to fill out your sphere grid. But let's go ahead and show you what to do if not everybody has Comrade Overdrive. And in order to do this, we need to go into the Zanarkand Ruins. So I'll meet you there. Alright guys, so this is the formation we want right here. We want one of these kicky dudes, and then the 2 flamethrower guys. Let's go ahead and get rid of, what's your name? The YKT11. You have your overdrive thing on. And let's go ahead and, I'm probably going to end up regretting this. But let's go ahead and take off everybody's current armor. This one actually has Fire Eater, which will actually help out immensely. And Riku, do you have any elemental eaters? You do. Nice. Alright, so now at this point, what we want to do is first, Titus, do you have a Fire Eater? You do have a Fire Eater. Very nice. Yuna, let's go ahead and have you haste up the enemy party. Thank you. Riku, go ahead and... That's not what I want to do. Let's go ahead and have Riku slow us down. And Titus, you can go ahead and guard. And now these guys are going to be able to constantly attack us. And because all 3 of our party members have Fire Eater on, we do not need to worry about dying. But the way Comrade Overdrive works is we learn it when our party members would normally take damage. Our other party members would normally take damage. So the way we're doing this right now is making it so we're not going to be taking any damage, but like that turn counter still does kick in and tick on. So with that being said, we're all set up for what we need to do right now. Now, let's say you didn't have Fire Eater. What you could do is you can go ahead and use Riku and have her mix together two different, where are they? Two Gambling Spirits for a tree of 999. There we go. And then now at this point, we could have whoever has it in our party cast Prey. And they're going to be doing maximum heals with Prey while these guys are trying to kill us with fire. They are not going to be able to overcome one heal, let alone what I am currently able to do, which is have my entire party heal. And you just do this until you get the Comrade Overdrive for whoever it is you need the Comrade Overdrive for. Which shouldn't take too long, especially at the point in the game we're in. You should be relatively far along in that tracker. Yuna. Yep, you're good, Bright. But I already have Comrade for everybody, so I don't really need to worry about this. I just needed to show you guys, just in case not everybody of your team has the Comrade Overdrive yet. Anyway, we're done. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. And you know what? I want you to kill this last one. And let's see. Can I do it this way? I cannot do it this way. The way I'm going to do this, though, is White Magic Cure you. Aw. I thought that was Yuna's turn. I was not paying attention, guys. Anyway. At this point, chances are you have all of your party members at level 99 or level 99 in the sphere level and all that stuff. What I recommend doing before we move on is clear out the vast majority of everybody's main grid for each individual character. And then what I do at this point is I bring everybody back here, which is the start of Titus's grid. And then while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and basically go through and use our strength spheres and move on down Titus's grid, filling in all of the open spheres with strength spheres. And then nodes like, if I can get there, like this one, I'll actually take care of a different way, but we're going to go ahead and go over that in the next episode. But yeah, enjoy your guys' insanely fast AP farm. And until the next episode, this is Fam52 signing out, and peace out.